We agreed with a client today to share this little picture, just in case it helps one of us. We were working with someone who experiences quite strong OCD. And he made a decision recently that at the time felt completely right for him. But afterwards, his mind just kept going on a loop again and again and again. It would not let go, telling him it was wrong, that what he did wasn't what he was expected of him, that it wasn't acceptable, that he was a bad person. Now, after that, of course, his body tightened up. He felt uncomfortable, anxious, and it went from bad to worse as the day went by, to a point where he felt frozen. He couldn't work, couldn't concentrate. He just couldn't do much. Now, anyone suffering from stress, anxiety, or OCD will know what I'm talking about. So what we did was working with the unconscious mind. It's a technique I often use. We went into the unconscious mind, no substances, nothing external, just the mind and deep relaxation, not even hypnosis. And we allowed the unconscious mind to show the mental mind images, animals, metaphors, whatever had to come up at that time. It's for those who are therapists, it's very similar to part therapy, but we do not use shapes and colors. We let the mind free. We allow the mind to be free, to come up with whatever wants to come up. Another important thing is that we never interpret what the mind, the unconscious mind, comes up with. It's very important to allow the unconscious mind come up with what needs to come up afterwards without trying to analyze it. And we always ask, what does it mean to you? Big capital on you. So when we asked for that part of him that had sent this message to present itself to us, it came as a tortoise. Now, for him, what it meant was self-reliance, being independent. And this was the turning point. Because once this came up, the unconscious mind released even more. It released a spider web that represented the mind with bugs being stuck in it. And these bugs represented all the loops he had been suffering from. Feeling afraid of being rejected, of not being a good person. So the scenarios being played at that time during the session were showing his mental mind what had been happening internally. And that's a big difference. He was able to conscientize it, not just watching, seeing, or memorizing it, what it meant. He was able to, at a cellular level, to feel it, see it. He was experiencing it from the outside. Because it was something almost playful, cartoon-like, it shifted everything. So, as a consequence, I'll spare you the details, his body softened, the guilt was still there a little, but the most important part was that he knew he would not change his decision. It was the right decision for all parties. And this made all the difference, because something very interesting happened. Within a nanosecond, a split second, he was able to do something he hadn't been able to do all day, for the last 3 days actually. He was able to send the following up message. And of course, this follow-up message will unravel and rebuild the relationship. So just bear that in mind. The same way the unconscious mind can tangle things, it can also untangle things in exactly the same manner. Do not underestimate the power of your mind and the power of intention. Anyway, I hope it helps for the weekend. And yeah, I liked it. And I was very excited about it. You can feel it. Bye-bye for now.